Well, hello, everyone. I am Psychic Sarah Jane, host of Welcome Your Woo, where intuition, energy, and the mystical world come together to guide you through life's most profound experiences. Thank you for tuning in to receive intuitive insights, spiritual guidance, and conversations that will open your heart and mind. Well, hello, beautiful listeners. Welcome back. Here we are again this evening. I'm super excited to be talking and expanding our conversation a little bit more on how self-care is a catalyst for expanding your intuition and your psychic abilities. So last week I talked about how this is one of my zone of geniuses, is teaching other people how to tap in and access their psychic abilities, because newsflash, we are all psychic. It's true. It's just like a muscle. It's kind of like running a 5K. If you've never ran one before, you're probably not going to just get up and go start running one. You're going to practice first, and your psychic abilities are the same way. You have to exercise the muscle. And so one of the ways that we can do that is through our self-care. And last week we talked about how grounding and protecting our energy is a way to practice self-care, and how it supports us by allowing us to be a clear channel for spirit. So if we want to receive those divine messages, it's super important to remain grounded and protected in our energy. So if you want to catch that from last week, make sure you go catch the replay. But today we're going to expand a little bit further in this conversation. And I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about how meditation, gratitude, and affirmations can support you in your self-care, as well as opening further into your psychic abilities. So let's talk about meditation for just a moment. So meditation is something that I think that is definitely more talked about today than it ever has been before, right? This used to be something that not was practiced very often, or it wasn't talked about, but it's becoming the normal. And really what I always tell people about meditation is there's no wrong way to meditate. It's your intention that matters most. But really the purpose of that is to really just be with yourself and to connect and quiet your mind. So when we quiet our mind and we allow ourselves to just sit and allow things to come in and receive information, that is how we can receive downloads. You guys, I have the most profound experiences during meditations and following them. And it's something that has increased through time. I've been practicing for well over 5 years on consistency and doing this as a regular practice. But oh my gosh, do you know the health benefits to meditating? Did you know that doing like a good solid 15-minute meditation can be equivalent to like 6 to 8 hours of sleep at times? So it can be super helpful in so many different ways. But one of the ways, like this is a twofold. It's a way to really practice self-care, because I promise you that if you begin meditating regularly, it's going to shift your energy and how you show up in the world. But it also is a catalyst for opening up further into your psychic abilities and expanding those clairs. So I'm not going to go too far into it. I'm just recommending it, letting you know it's out there. I recommend taking a look and researching, doing what feels right for you. There's tons of guided meditations. I really love the silent ones where we're listening to nature sounds, or Esther Hicks always talks about listening to the hum of the, air conditioner. You can do whatever works for you, but don't judge your meditation. That's what I always tell people. The next thing I'll talk about is how gratitude is something that supports us. So gratitude, next to authenticity, gratitude is the highest vibrational frequency that we can be in. And if we want to experience more, one of the ways we can do that is by expressing the things that we're grateful for. So that is a practice of self-care as well, because when we acknowledge the things that we're grateful for, it elevates our frequency. But also, this is where it's the twofold part, where it's both. It's that, and our spirit teams acknowledge when we acknowledge our gratitude, and they give more. That's how we receive the abundance. So if you want to receive more, start expressing the things that you're grateful for. It literally can change your life. You guys, I've been keeping a gratitude journal for over 5 years now. And oh my goodness, you will never run out of things to be grateful for, ever. I started out doing 5 a day, and I'm up to 10 a day. So I've been doing this for 5 years now, but I write out 10 things every day that I'm grateful for. It elevates my frequency, and it lets my spirit team know that I'm acknowledging all that I do have, acknowledging the abundance that's around me. Because you guys, we do live an abundant life. All of us do. So that's just one thing I really just love to express about the gratitude, because it's so incredible to raise and elevate that frequency. The next one is affirmations. So we have all of these limiting beliefs that sit within the subconscious mind. And I always talk about the subconscious mind and how it's like the iceberg, right? So the part that we can see sticking out of the water is a lot smaller than the part that is under the water. That part under the water is so much bigger. It's vast and it's huge. And that is the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is hard to reprogram sometimes because it just runs on autopilot. And so we've done all these things to program ourselves that we create sometimes these limiting beliefs that simply aren't true, but they're based on our programming, our experiences, our even traumas or our triggers. But when we start to recite and repeat affirmations over time, we can reprogram the subconscious mind. So one of the things I like to often recommend is the 3-6-9 method, which is something that Esther Hicks often talks about, writing your affirmation 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night, and doing that before bed. But what happens is it begins to really reprogram the subconscious mind. But here's the thing, when you write your affirmations, don't write from your scarcity or fear mindset, because if you are writing your affirmation, reciting the affirmation from that space of scarcity, from the space of fear, you just create more of that because it's focusing on the lack and not having it rather than having it. So to really sink into the gratitude and your affirmations, act as if it's already happened. Okay, so imagine that limiting belief rewriting the story. So maybe okay, I always joke about this because people think it's funny, but I have this limiting belief that it's not safe for me to be seen. And here I am doing this radio show, right? I had to overcome that limiting belief. So I wrote a affirmation for a long time that said, it is safe to be seen. It is safe for me to be seen. So you can do anything to just rewrite the story. So find the limiting belief, rewrite the story, but this will support your self-care as well as just elevate your frequency. When you elevate your frequency, you're more likely to receive your intuitive hits. You're able to really trust your discernment more when you're in the elevated and higher frequencies. So that's why meditation, gratitude, and affirmations are very supportive to not just your self-care, but also to expanding your intuition and your psychic abilities. So with that being said, what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to pull a card here just for the collective and channel a message and just see what Spirit has to say for us around what I've just shared. And then we'll take some colors. Let's see here. So we're just going to ask Spirit, what is the message for us today? What do we want to share based on what I just said around self-care, helping to expand our intuition and psychic abilities? Let's see. We'll pull 3 cards. Shuffle in the deck, you guys. If you're listening and can't see. All right. Hope you got 4. Okay. So the first card we have is intuition, buddy, because that's what we're talking about. And it says, listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So this is a reminder too, you guys, divination tools are very supportive to us when we are really honing in on our psychic abilities and wanting to really trust our intuition and our discernment. So you can use things like oracle cards, tarot cards. You can use a pendulum. You can use runes. There's so many different things you can do, but this is just a reminder to use those tools to support you because they are really, really helpful when you're working to really trust your own intuition and use your discernment. The next card we have is hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So this is just like, I'm just seeing like a rainbow for the collective, reminding us that we're shifting into these higher frequencies, higher elevated spaces, and that 2025 is going to be a really big year for many of us and lots of changes and shifts, but just to maintain that hope, super important. I got the cycles card. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. This is a reminder that many cycles are falling away. So like a lot of old karmic cycles are breaking right now. So just being reminded to tell everyone that if you have like a job that's changing, relationships that are shifting, big, massive changes happening in your life, it's because many cycles are ending so that we can start into this new and other, experiences that are coming our way for 2025. The next card I have is intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. So check this out. Your intention is really what matters most. Your intention is what, amongst anything else, what I tell everyone is your intention followed by inspired action will equal success. So if you get super clear about your intention and ask the universe for what you want, but don't micromanage the universe, that is where the magic is at. And you can manifest through deliberate creation if you are setting those intentions and taking that inspired action. So those are the messages for the collective this week. And right now I'm going to take a caller. I'm going to talk to, Rosemary in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hello, Rosemary.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you this evening?
Doing good.
So,
doing good yourself?
I'm doing great. Do you have a specific question that you want today? Or are you just looking for some intuitive guidance?
Like guidance, or because I've been manifesting and nothing's gone the right way, I guess, or nothing's happening. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm sensing some sadness. Are you feeling sad?
Off and on.
How about overwhelmed? Are you feeling overwhelmed?
Yeah, a lot of stuff that's overwhelming me.
Yes. Rosemary, when's the last time that you took some time for yourself and really just filled your own cup?
Here and there, about a couple weeks ago.
And is there something happening with a job or something around your job or work?
Yeah, pretty much. It's, they need to either get out of there or they have to shift my schedule around. It's a lot of craziness with the management.
Yes, it feels like the message I'm getting for you is it's time to fill your cup, to really take care of all of Rosemary, that sometimes we're often giving from an empty cup, and so it's exhausting us and making us tired. I did just have a card fly out, though. You got the abundance card. It says, enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming your way. So I do feel a shift coming for you. I'm actually seeing something in February coming. An opportunity actually is what I'm seeing for you, Rosemary. And they're saying too, it'll depend on the timeline too, because timelines shift around and change. But what I'm being told is the door will open, and it won't matter if you choose to walk through it or not. It's really about just the opportunity and seeing what it's for. I'm not sure what this is about. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Probably a relationship or moving or something.
Yeah, something's going. Do you have a dog?
I used to.
You used to?
Yeah, there's a few dogs that on the property or overseas. That's where I want to move to. I know there's dogs there.
I feel like you have a spirit dog with you.
Yeah, I have a few.
Yeah.
A few.
Yeah, there's a really strong one coming through. I'm not sure who this dog is, but it's coming through. Let's see. Oops. All right, you got a couple more cards here. It says, you got Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. I feel like what this card is telling you is perhaps looking for a mentor, maybe someone to support you and to help you, just keep you motivated. Sometimes we rely on our friends, is what I'm being told, Rosemary. We rely on our friends or our family, but they're too close to us and they're not always able to speak the truth that we need to, or they can't receive us, or we're afraid of their judgment. So perhaps looking into someone to mentor you or to follow that will support you, even just listening to some stuff that's going to help elevate your frequency will be supportive to you. The next card you got is the Mirror card. Who or what is triggering you? So Spirit just always wants to remind us that anytime that we are triggered by something, that often there's something there for us to look at. So don't be afraid to, I always tell my kids, take a walk to the reflection pond and see what you might see, take a look and see what might be there. So that is something being called to. Do you have any specific questions you want to ask me?
If our relationship's coming into what I'm thinking or manifesting on, that goes overseas with, or he's coming to get me, or he's coming for the holidays, if that makes sense, and my birthday.
Okay, make sure I understood the question. So you are seeing, you're trying to manifest something or somebody, you said?
Yes, that's coming here for coming to get me, and I will transfer over.
Well, you got the abundance card when it first started, so I feel like that is a clue to what you're talking about. It feels positive, whatever that is. And I just had 3 cards fly out. Let's read what we have here. You've got Sisters of the Seasons, Cycles of Growth, Natural Law, Divine Order. So Spirit's just reminding you that everything is playing out in divine order through divine orchestration. Sometimes we want to micromanage the universe, so you don't need to do that. Just let things play out and flow the way that they need to. You also got the Sacred Union, Partnership and Romance. So hopefully this perhaps maybe is what you are looking for. I'm just being told, follow your heart. It won't fail you. Sink into the heart space and less logic is what I'm being told to remind you of. And then you got card number 21, the Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compromise. So Spirit's just saying, stay true to who you are, Rosemary. Stay true to your authentic purpose, what you want, what you desire, no settling. And as long as you stay in alignment and integrity with yourself, then the people coming into your space will be aligned with you as well. So, do you have any other questions?
My next question is, am I moving with overseas with the job that I'm looking for, what I'm applying to 2 different companies, and it's like letdowns after another every time I apply?
I'm being told that you're going to have more than one option and you will get to choose.
Okay.
That's what
where I want it. Cool.
That's what my guides are saying. I can pull a card and see what the cards say to go with it, but they're saying you're going to have a choice. And you got the leap card. You go first. The universe will catch you. So definitely don't be afraid to take a leap with whatever it is, Rosemary. That's what I'm being told to tell you. So Thank you, Rosemary, for calling tonight. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye. All right. Up next, we have Ada in Childress, Texas.
Hello. How are you?
Did I say your name right?
It's Ada.
Ada.
Okay.
Thank you for correcting me. How are you, Ada?
Oh, I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm well. So do you have a specific question or do you just want some intuitive guidance and card pulls?
Actually, is it okay if I have some guidance? I just need guidance on my life, like what's to come, future-wise, I guess. That's about it.
Just in general, just overall guidance for your life and what's coming?
Yes, ma'am, if that's okay.
Do you have something that you're excited about that's coming up?
Not that I know of yet. Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Is there something you've been contemplating or thinking about doing?
Oh, yeah, I've been thinking about, I had a dream that I wanted to live in Japan, and I don't know. I mean, I'd like to live there, you know. I don't know if it will happen.
I'm seeing travel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm seeing travel in your future. Okay, so I pulled a couple of cards from my unicorn deck here. The first card you have is celebration. Mm-hmm. A positive outcome is celebrate your success and enjoy your achievements. I'm just being told, chin up, Ada. Like you are ready to experience lots of joy and fulfillment. And I'm just being told it's your time, but believing that it's possible and that all your desires are actually able to manifest is the only thing missing right now is your own belief. So just focus on your belief and envisioning what you want to create. The next card you have is expansion. And when I saw this expansion card, I saw suitcases. So like I see you traveling, I see you going somewhere, but it says spread wings and soar, share your message and shine your light, show the world what you're made of. So this is a time, I do feel like you're being called forward right now, Ada, like you're supposed to step forward and start speaking more of your truth. Have you thought about teaching, or do you teach something?
I like helping others, and I like learning languages.
Yeah, I was seeing you in some type of teaching role. And then you also got the nature card, which is ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elements. So Spirit just reminding you here to make sure that you ground your energy every day. If you ground every day, it's going to give you the clarity that you need to receive like your intuitive messages and be able to trust that more. I always tell everyone like grounding and protecting your energy is really how we can trust our discernment the most. So really just listening to your gut feelings that you have coming in, Ada, like if you have a gut feeling about something, Spirit's saying, trust that. Don't dismiss it or deny that.
Oh, okay.
Do you have some more questions?
I guess just like, is anything good coming my way? That's all.
You got the yes.
This month.
You literally asked that question and I pulled the yes card. It says yes. And I pulled celebration.
Okay.
Yeah, I pulled celebration and I told you that I felt like something positive was coming, something excited was coming.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I like that.
It says answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So really, this is about you right now, Ada. This is about you really honing in on the desires that you have, what you want to create for yourself.
Right.
I'm being told that this is your time to fly.
Oh, okay. I like hearing that.
I'm hearing the song, This Little Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I have a lot of clear audience, so I'll hear music playing a lot of times. Let's see what else the cards have.
That's fine.
Here you go. Like it's literally reiterating what I just said to you. So you got the warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to pull from another deck too. Let's see. I'm going to ask you something really random, okay, Ada, because I have the gift of all knowing and I just will have random things drop in. Do cherries mean anything to you? I was seeing cherries.
Yeah, I like black cherries. And I like cherry blossoms, so yes.
Okay.
Both of those.
Thank you for validating that, because I was like, why am I seeing all these cherries around her?
Yeah.
So you got the Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. So my question for you is, have you ever thought about tapping into your own psychic abilities?
Yes, I have, and but sometimes I don't know if it's really a dream I'm dreaming or if it's going to happen. I mean, I know that's weird to say like that, but that's how I can explain it.
So that is totally common and absolutely what most people say to me. You know, we don't trust our intuition and our psychic abilities, right? A lot of it's because we've been programmed and told not to. And now we're trying to.
I believe in them. I really do. I just sometimes just need to work more on it. You know, like. Yeah. Yes. But I am interested in that stuff. Yes.
It's totally normal and okay. What I'm being told to tell you, Ada, is that you are very gifted spiritually. Like you have a lot of spiritual gifts to share with the world, and they're like so ready to like be opened up and accessed fully.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds good.
You have a big spirit team too. I can see your spirit team. You got the Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. So this is just like literally when I see this card, the fire, like the flame burning, because it's like the phoenix rising is what I'm seeing. So it's almost like you're going to rise up into this like amazing, incredible, like I feel like you're a powerful healer, to be honest, Ada. Like I'm just being honest what I have coming through about it. So I encourage you
Yeah.
to explore that, take a look at it, find a mentor. I teach, but I always tell people to look at more than one person because, you know, you just never know. But certainly go check out my things if you're interested. But I definitely would consider taking some classes and courses and connecting for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I should try that.
Yes. All right, Ada. Well, thank you for calling in tonight.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name again.
I'm Sarah.
Your name
is Sarah Jane.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarah Jane, for the read. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. I'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys, that's a wrap for tonight's episode of Welcome Your Woo. I hope that you've had fun this evening, and I hope that you return for more next week, where we will continue this conversation a little bit deeper on how self-care is a catalyst to expanding your intuition and psychic abilities. Until then, if you're looking for more clarity or spiritual guidance, you guys can book a personal session with me anytime at sarahjanepatton.com. I do look forward to serving you and growing this audience. Don't forget to invite your friends because it is just so much more fun when we get to do this together. And if you want to stay further connected and get a closer look at the work that I do, you can join my private Facebook group, Welcome Your Woo with Psychic Sarah Jane. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Until next time, you guys, remember to stay open, trust the journey, and as always, welcome your woo. Bye for now.